Office Spaces starts right now. Welcome to Spiceland, Indiana. Population 800. But don't be fooled, because in the backyard of this small town lies one of the largest manufacturers of window shades, projection screens, and gym equipment. When it comes to shade, there's one company that's been controlling the light of the sun by innovating energy-efficient shade solutions for over 100 years.
We're here at Draper Incorporated. We've been here since 1902. We are proudly made in America, and we are focused on innovative solutions. Let's go take a look at window shade production.
Step inside the Design for Desire as we learn how they merge technology with functionality.
Whoa, hey, we're now in the powder coating section of the Draper production facility. We're going to take a look at how we actually powder coat product. You'll see we have all these raw extrusions in a mill finish aluminum, and they'll now be centered into the oven, where it'll sit in the oven about 400 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. Once that process is done, powder coating is very, very durable, very reliable, and very, very scratch resistant. I'm standing right here in front of some of the fabric that we carry. At any one point in time, we carry about 150,000 lineal yards of fabric, and I can just about guarantee that we won't have the right openness, we won't have the right color, we won't have the right style. But the one great thing about that is we probably get 3 to 4 truckloads of fabric from Pfifer a week. Hey, you know what? Bill knows a lot more about this than I do, so.
A key part of being a good supplier to Draper is not only having the product on the shelf when they need it, being able to ship it out immediately by the truckloads when they need it.
When that fabric comes in, we take a look at our inventory levels again. We check to make sure we have fabric in stock. If we don't have it in stock, we can pick up the phone. We can talk to somebody at Pfifer. They can help us get that fabric in here. They can help us with all those things that we need to make the process that much better.
We have the ability to label each fabric that we ship them with a unique identification number. That gives us traceability back through our complete process. So we know every person that has touched that fabric. We know every piece of equipment that that fabric was produced on.
Let's go into the quality lab. This is where all the mad scientists hang out and where we keep our large format digital printer. Where it gives us the capability of printing logos, images, anything that's a sizable image we can print on shade fabric. This is one of our newest investments and one thing that's really led us to take things up a notch and really improve the quality and the productivity of our products.
What comes along with having the latest high-tech equipment and training? Having the highest quality and performance solutions in the industry.
Here is the laser cutter, and yes, Dr. Evil is an employee at Draper.
The laser cutter uses light condensed down to actually cut through steel. Very precise. We can do cases, we can do custom products, we can do just about anything you need to do.
What the laser cutter does is the laser cutter will take a piece of sheet aluminum or sheet steel and it'll actually cut out a piece of metal. It'll punch out all the holes, all the different devices that we need to make that product viable.
So this is a 30,000-pound turret press. Punches a variety of different cold-rolled steels and also different thicknesses of aluminum. It allows us to run some of our small parts that have high volume of numbers.
But what we use most of it for is to make our pocket head boxes. So this is what the finished product looks like. Each pocket is custom built to its particular size. It's very good for the environment, very good for our production process. The fabric cutting process is the most critical process in the whole manufacturing stage. If we don't get the fabric square and cut true and attached to the roller correctly, that can really make the rest of the process very, very difficult. Our cloth handlers will always fill the cells with the fabric, so there's always fabric in the cell for the next order to go through. So again, we're constantly feeding the cell to keep them active and busy.
Thanks to technology advancements, projects that would have taken several months to complete can now be packaged and ready for shipment in days.
Okay guys, you just saw the shade manufacturing process. I hope you enjoyed it. You saw us cut the fabric, you saw us assemble the shade, you saw us test the shade, and you saw us pack the shade. We built a quality product and we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming. Oh, by the way, Draper not only makes window shades, we're also one of the world's largest manufacturers of projection screens, and we make gymnasium equipment.
In addition to those standard product categories, Draper also designs and manufactures custom project-based solar control and audio-visual solutions.